My name is Gail Fast, and I'm a nurse administrator for the School Nurse Corps program here in Yakima. The School Nurse Corps allows me to purchase school nursing hours for districts that have special needs. Often they're rural, far away from healthcare services. So we're able to provide them the care through the nurse that students desperately need. Sometimes even to do something remarkable. I'd like to introduce you to Skitch Stanton, who is one of the nurses in the Nurse Corps program here in Yakima, and she has a wonderful story to share with you.
Well, a top priority of the School Nurse Corps is student safety. So Gail has asked me to share an example of how important a good emergency care plan and adequate training can be. The secretary called me with a kindergarten who was going to enroll with peanut allergy. I met with parent and student and found out that both of them have a severe nut allergy to all nuts and carry EpiPens. We made a plan so that the student was carrying an EpiPen in her backpack because it is a very rural district with no cell phone service and about 25 minutes away from the nearest emergency services. I went up, trained the staff, the secretaries, the teachers, and what I thought was all the bus drivers, and found out then that a janitor occasionally fills in as a bus driver. So I told Gail that I need to go up the next day, and I caught her and we trained her, and sure enough, 3 or 4 months later, she is driving bus on Valentine's Day, and a high schooler gives the little kinder a piece of candy. The little kinder's lips begin to get swollen and tingly, and she's nauseated. She knows to go tell the bus driver, and the bus driver did everything according to plan. She pulled the bus over, she gave the EpiPen, she went to the next stop, she asked the parent to call on the landline to the district and explain the emergency, and she headed downhill, met the ambulance, and 8 hours later the little girl was released from the hospital.
That's a great story, and you saved a life.
Well, the training saved a life, but I think I might have done more severe training than I expected, because when I talked to the bus driver, she told me she was more afraid of not giving the EpiPen because of me than giving the EpiPen.
I love that story. It's a great example of the importance of school nurses and how they help to keep children safe and healthy at school.